Hey guys, Steve Welch here with your fact of the day, looking at pros and cons of a low profile tire on a car. So first off is what's the difference? So can show you kind of over here, conservative tire. This is on a Corolla. It's, you know, conservative tire. You'll see that on a lot of them. And then you've got the alternative, which is like right here on this Audi. And you'll see how it is a very, very low profile, basically meaning that it is a low profile on the top of the tire. So they're very different in how they ride and how they drive. So the question is which one's right for you? Should you consider the other one if you have one? And kind of going from there. So I'm gonna answer your questions really quick here. So there was actually a good blog that was on Discount Tires website, so I'll link that in the description. But they talked about it. It says low profile tires, also known as low pro. Everybody kind of in the business calls them low pros, but they're generally for street performance. So you will get more performance out of a low profile tire most times, right? So a telltale sign of a low profile tire is to have that sidewall of 50 millimeters or less. All right, so now why would you use a low profile tire? All right, so they have less flex under acceleration, reduced rolling resistance under braking. So basically they're going to give you a little bit better braking capability, and usually come with wider contact patches over non-low profile tires. What does that mean? There's more of it that's on the road at one time. That's the easiest way to kind of try to translate what that means, right? It says they're going to provide increased lateral G's and more direct overall steering output. So it basically means that it's not going to slip as much, things like that. So, but, you know, just basic stuff, right? So long story short, it says that low profile tires can increase your vehicle's performance in just about every way. And if you're thinking about switching to larger wheels on your vehicle or upgrading your vehicle's brakes or suspension, you might just have to switch to the lower profile tire for it to work for you. So plus a lot of vehicles like the one that's behind me here, they do look pretty good on those vehicles as well. So so why would you not do it? Right? So why wouldn't you throw a low profile tire on your Corolla and stuff like that, right? So the lower sidewall is going to make for a rougher ride. It will beat you up. It normally will on a lower profile tire. You get the performance, but you're also going to have that part of a drawback. Now it says every vehicle and tire is different, but you might encounter an increased tire noise at highway speeds alongside general vibration and harshness. So you're going to feel a lot of the vibration stuff. You're going to feel a lot of harshness and stuff like that a lot of times when you drive on a lower profile tire. All right, so it says also there's another risk with going low profile. You actually increase the likelihood of blowouts and tire failures. So low profilers don't have as much space to absorb the bumps, the ruts, the objects, and potholes. And it's not uncommon for a low profile tire failure to coincide with catastrophic wheel and rim damage. So basically meaning you hit a pothole and that thing, it jars that car. It's likely that your rim is going to be damaged as well. So you're not just replacing the rubber, you're going to replace the rim as well, due to damage from a low profile tire. So and it also says that in most cases your car insurance won't pay for that. So just saying. So it says at the end of the day, it depends on what you're after. As long as you understand the risks that go with them, you can stand to gain looks and potential performance by throwing on a set of low profile tires. So that being said, if you're using a truck to haul stuff, you usually don't want to put a low profile tire on it, stuff like that. It's just you're not going to benefit from that. But if you're looking at, you know, a performance car, you know, something like this Tesla here that's got really low profile tires, right? You know, take a look. This is, you know, this is a Dodge that's here that's got the low profile tires, right? So you can kind of see the differences. But here's a Dodge that's got a higher profile tire, so you can kind of see the difference between two. So once you start looking at some of these cars and you start realizing that you know, you can get a little extra performance. I mean, if you're looking for performance out of your car, you're probably going to have a low pro tire on it. But if you're looking for, longevity, if you're looking for practicality, for lower price on a replacement tire, usually you're going to go with more of a conservative tire and more of a normal tire like what's on these Corollas or Camrys, or you know, some of the other vehicles that you might see that are out here. So Steve Welch with your fact of the day: low profile tires, pros and cons. Tell me what you guys think. Put it in the comments. We'll talk to you guys soon.